Shout out to the collective. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week. If you haven't already, when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, it helps the community grow, helps the collective get bigger. Y'all know this for entertainment purposes, and I did want to go ahead and start today's video off with, man, so I was going to IKEA with my mom and my sister. I'm driving. We look off to the side. If y'all from Sac, we in West Sac. We over there right before you hit IKEA. We see a plane, man. Not too far from the airport. Sac International Airport. Y'all know where that's at. The plane is in the middle of the air, just glitched. I can't make this up. So I'm driving. I'm telling my mom's like, she in the front seat with me. I'm like, record it. You gotta record it. I'm trying to tell her I gotta show y'all, right? She fumbling with the phone. By the time she got the phone and got it out and got a picture, it don't even look like nothing. But I did finally see it. I remember when we first started this channel, I told y'all, man, I want to see a plane glitch in the sky. I finally got to see it. I'm trying to show it to y'all, and she don't even have it. My sister, so I got a Challenger, my sister in the back, so the windows are super small in the back. She can't even get it. But it was too late by that point anyway. But yeah, I know I saw it for me. I was hyped. My mom, she's starting to wake up too. So when she saw it, she thought it was kind of crazy. She couldn't believe it. But yeah, ever since that, now she been diving deeper down rabbit holes. Not that fast. She not picking it up that quick. But again, it's at her own speed. But yeah, that's a little story I want to go ahead and drop with y'all before we get into this video. But let's get right into the video, man. Let's go.
The baddest movie out is fucking The Truman Show. Jim Carrey, The Truman Show. Don't damn sleep on it. It's the baddest shit out. If you take The Truman Show is about a guy that grows up on a TV set and think the TV set is his real life. And everybody that works knows that it's not real, but he's in a place that is big as Trenton, New Jersey, a dome that's as big as Trenton, New Jersey, or big as Newark. And he thinks it's the whole world. Everybody works, they go to work each day, and they keep him dead. That's like black people. You know every day, I'm an American. Don't know no knowledge. And one of 2 things happen in the movie, and he starts gaining consciousness. He starts figuring this shit out. Something ain't right here. And by the end of the damn movie, he realized that the game was on him, that the shit was fake. You see what I'm saying? You got to go see The Truman Show. That's where they dropped the shit in the movie this time. You see? So go back and see. So you look for the science, or you look for the conversation and scope out stuff and analyze things, be analytical. Just like the movie Species 2. How many people saw the movie Species 2? The movie Species 2 was this movie that they had the same species that came, this time how they killed it. 3 men went, a black man, Bubba Gump, motherfucker, what's that guy named? Bubba. It wasn't Forrest Whitaker, Bubba, the motherfucker played Bubba on Forrest Gump. Him, another white boy, and a white woman, they go up to Mars. And they come in, and this thing comes, and they bring back this same species thing. But when it came down, the black boy didn't have the species thing in him because he had sickle cell. But you see, they set it up on the last movie. They said, well, species don't gravitate towards things with imperfect. No, Go back and get Deborah Blair's tapes from 1994, and Deborah Blair told you that they went to Africa and the AIDS shit didn't work on a lot of the Africans at first because they had sickle cell and it was curing the fucking AIDS. So now they had to take a damn $1 million and put in sickle cell cure to cure the sickle cell so they could kill motherfuckers with AIDS. Okay? In the movie, the alien didn't happen to him because he had sickle cell. It's a sign to let you know that it was the black man, and that, make a long story short, they took the sickle cell and the blood from the black man to kill the alien. You see? Very true. The X-File thing. The X-File thing, the first thing they said in the movie, they said, this was an entity that was before the dinosaurs. And they showed this black substance. This is what we're going to get into today. They showed this black substance. They said it was before the dinosaurs. Then they said, this entity now is going to, which is extraterrestrial, is going to replace man by using man as the host. Now, what does that mean? First of all, you got to look at the word extraterrestrial. They done blew everybody up with the whole alien, the green aliens, and the spaceship shit, and you don't understand what the word extraterrestrial means. The extraterrestrial just means earth dweller or earth plane. Extraterrestrial is anything that is spiritual, that is above nature, which you know that we are above that because we are the gods in the living flesh. You get it? So extraterrestrial just means black people. They showed the black substance. They said, going to replace man by using man as the host. If you understand what I've been talking about for the last 6 years, is exactly how the stuff is supposed to go down based on the metaphysical thing. You transform to another entity, a divine entity that was here before, but your physical body will be the host in which this particular Christ energy will be transformed from. You get it?
Man, Bobby Hemmett be going so crazy though. That's it. And that was in '98. I was 5 years old, man. I was 5 years old when this man was talking about that. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm amazed. Bobby Hemmett is a legend. A legend. He always got truth when he talked, knowledge when he talked, but for some weird reason, that one right there, the way he just, like, he come from a place where I come from, so the way he talking, the language he using, I'm familiar with it. And yeah, man, Bobby Hemmett's a legend. A legend.
In the world right now is there's a girl that can go online and put her ass on Instagram and make more money than the guy that laid the road for me to get here. It's probably one of the most unjust things in the world. It's not illegal, but it's certainly unjust. The guys that work with their hands make this world go round. There is no doubt about it. Without a plumber, there is no toilet. Without electricity, there's no lights in here. There's no cameras. There's no microphone.
Real fast. You know I had to drop that in for those who don't believe that Earth's flat, that they believe it's a globe. Spam in the comments if you agree with that, if you don't agree with that. And if you don't agree with that, let me know why. If you still believe it's a globe, let me know why. Genuinely, I'm not trolling. I'm not being an a-hole, nothing like that. Just let me know why. And yeah, so I could hear what y'all got to say. I could see what you believe. And also, that last clip, nothing but truth. You can go to Instagram and see girls half naked and they got so many likes, so many comments, so many followers. And it's like, but what more can she offer you though? Can she offer you a peace of mind? Let alone can she offer you, if, let's say you doing your part in the house, you a man for her, can she be a woman for you? Can she raise your family correctly? Can she be a wife in the household? If you holding everything down like you supposed to do and you respecting her and treating her like she's supposed to be treated, can she do the same for you? Minus the way that body look. Minus how many likes she got, how many followers she got. I'm asking for that perspective. Can she offer you what you need offered if you doing everything you need done? Everything she needs. Can she offer you what you need? Can she bring that to you? More than just that face and that body. Also, I think it's kind of crazy and it is unjust. Not just men who do jobs like that. Anybody who do jobs like that. How can they not have enough sometimes to survive or feed their family, or not get as much as they worth? When people on Instagram be getting bags, they be getting paid for no reason, just because they look nice. What are they doing to the world? What are they doing for the world? Are they helping the culture go further? Are they helping us learn? Are we learning more? Are we going further? Are we helping each other? Are they helping anybody? If they not, that makes it unjust. If they are, they doing their part. But I do think, I agree with everything he said in that clip. I do. Hey, let's just be honest, man. I seen that clip before, but I ain't never seen it shoot. Ah, man, these people be tripping on camera, though. They be going through it, bro. Hey, don't it feel good to be how we is? We could just wake up every day, we could go on about our day. They be having all type of malfunctions. God damn.
Tesla never said the key to the universe was 369. No. He said that the key to the universe was 36912. They removed the 12 from that formula.
Who's they? Okay.
Whoever you want to, whoever you want to call that actually wants to manipulate and control humanity.
Has anybody talked to you about Wilks Land?
What I've heard that it's a portal. A portal takes you from one structure to another or to a vessel outside our atmosphere, like an invisible elevator. This particular portal was underground, inside a structure.
What did it look like?
It had a frame, had hieroglyphics, whatever the meanings were, we still don't know. But the structure or the frame of this portal acted like a wormhole from point A to point B, a moon pool.
A moon pool.
The description I've been told looks just exactly like a moon pool.
Okay, what is a moon pool?
A moon pool, say it's in a submarine that's very deep. You've got a hatch in the floor that is open to the sea. Water does not come in and flood the vessel. The ambient pressure keeps that water, but you can enter the water and ascend from it through this moon pool.
And so, do you mean that, using the word moon pool, that you're saying that there's something that's vertical that looks like a moon pool?
It looks like you're walking into the water, but it's not water.
Shape?
The ones I've been described of is square.
Square?
Yes, ma'am. It would be, I'm sure you've seen the movie Stargate. Exactly same thing, except the frame is square, not round.
Wilks Land. Never heard of it, but I'm about to get real familiar with it. And can y'all let me know if y'all heard about it? What y'all know about it? Let me know. Let me know. And is that the same thing I think Rashad Jamal was talking about, where he like in Iraq they got portals and you could go in there and it'll take you to Grand Canyon or take you to Antarctica? I think he said that.
About them here lately. Well, for one, as I'm speaking to the globe Earth believers, you guys believe that you're on a spinning ball going through outer space, but also at the same time you believe in falling stars. Well, if there's no gravity in space, how does a star fall? Why does it go sideways or up? Why does it always fall down if there's no gravity in space? Okay, well, for one, there's no space. Now, here's the answer for my truthers out there. Now, the Testament of Solomon, just like the Book of Enoch, all these books were stripped from the Bible because they tell us what all these things are that surround us on this earth and what's going on up in the heavens and how everything is made. So, with that being said, let's look and see what Scripture says. falling stars are. Okay, Solomon 1:13. And when they were gone, I ordered Amias to be brought forward and said to him, tell me how you know this. And he answered, we demons ascend into the firmament of heaven and fly about among the stars. And we hear the sentences which go forth upon the souls of men. And forthwith we come, and whether by force of influence, or by fire, or by sword, or by some accident, we veil our act of destruction. And if a man does not die of some untimely disaster or by violence, then we demons transform ourselves in such a way to appear to men and be worshipped in our human nature. Therefore, having heard this glorified the Lord God. And again I questioned the demons, saying, tell me how you can ascend into heaven, being demons, and amidst the stars and the holy angels intermingle. And he answered, just as things are fulfilled in heaven, so also on earth are fulfilled the types of all of them. For there are principalities, authorities, world rulers, and we demons fly about in the air. And we hear the voices of the heavenly beings and survey all powers, as having no ground or bases on which to alight and rest. We lose strength and fall off like leaves from trees, and men, seeing us, imagine that the stars are falling from heaven. But it is not really so, King, but we fall because of our weakness, and because we have nowhere anything to lay hold of. And so we fall down like lightnings in the depth of night, and suddenly, and we set cities in flames and fires of fields. For the stars have firm foundations in the heaven, like the sun and the moon. Now, did you pay attention what that said right there? For the stars have firm foundations in the heaven, like the sun and moon, which means they can't fall. They are firmly put there for eternity. Stars do not fall. Demons fall, and I just showed you that in Scripture. It's really, really simple. You're being lied to about your whole reality, and I'm trying to teach you the real reality. It's time to wake up and quit believing these lies that these people have been feeding to you for centuries now. And what you got to ask yourself is, why all the books that were stripped from the Bible are the books that explain to us everything that's going on in the sky and what all these things are made and how they were made. And ain't it funny that all those were stripped from the Bible, and the only information you are given about everything up in the sky and all around you now is given to you by NASA? These are not fallen stars. These are the demons, the evil spirits, bound here for eternity until a judgment day. Stars are angels, just as Scripture of Enoch says, and that is why it's called a falling star. And they even hide it in the intro of Paramount movies, the fallen angels descending on Mount Hermon.
The book of Enoch, chapter 6. And the angels, the children of the heaven, and there were in all 200 who descended in the days of Jared on the summit of Mount Hermon. And they called it Mount Hermon because they sworn and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it.
Now the stars will fall from the sky someday at the end of times, like the book of Revelation says. But the ones that you see in this day and time that you think are falling from the sky, those are demons. Everyone, thanks for watching. Have a good day and God bless.
All I'm offering is
It's a reenactment. That is a ritual you are watching. Every time they say action, that's a ritual being enacted. If they reenact some war, that's a ritual. Man, those spirits be right there. They doing that, redoing that army shit. Man, the spirit be right there with them. Hey, bro, do this shit like this. Why do you think the whole aspect of acting is amused, and the greatest ones, they become possessed? They're possessed with the spirit, the Daimon, the demon, the higher self. That's why Denzel came in. King Kong ain't got shit on me, man. He became that motherfucker. That's a possession. That means you created an empty vessel within yourself for the spirit to take over. Acting is putting a mask on. That's a Davion mask. All of y'all got genies, and masks that y'all can put on and perform at higher levels. But you have to leave your intellect and your rational behind and tap into some shit. And by the time you tap back out, you'll look up and the shit'll be over. And you been what? Everybody just looking at you. You what? Man, your ass just went crazy. You ain't see what you just did? Oh, bro, now.
Hey, he not lying though. Cause I did that on positive and negative tips. I done did that athletically, and I done tapped into a higher realm, and people like teammates of mine and been like, bro, did you just see what you just did, bro? I done did it on some negative stuff too though. And yeah, some of my homies didn't let me know, like, bro, you turned. I ain't gonna use the word. But you just went there, all the way there. My moms didn't even tell me that on a negative tip. But I've had it on both aspects. But part of growing and learning yourself is knowing the power of yourself. You can be powerful in a positive way, you can be positive in a negative way. But just because you did it in the past on a negative level don't mean you can't learn it and change it to do it for the positive on a little bit of time you do got left. That's part of learning yourself. You gotta see the bad in order to know what the good like. And you can't have one without the other. It's the yin and the yang, man. And that's how it go. And I love what he just said. I love what he just said, man. You can't put it no other way. You can't put it no other way.
What the fuck is going on, man? Holy fuck. That's on the west side. Bro, that shit is not normal.
Can you see?
Yeah, you can see a light.
What is it?
This sounds like bombs.
That's what I said.
What the fuck is that?
That's not fireworks.
That's exactly what I said.
What the fuck?
What is it?
Bro, I don't know. That shit sound like bombs, bro. You can see a light. What the fuck?
That sounds like fireworks, right?
No, that's not fireworks.
Yeah, hey.
Some shit's probably blowing up. That's like bombs or fucking something crazy, bro.
Is it by 60s?
That it seems like it's a little.
Is the 13th
Fake ass image, man. We know that's cap. But the shadow or how it first starts off, man, tell me if y'all ain't never had no crazy nightmare like that and y'all running and y'all can feel something on your ass chasing. And you just running and you feel like you running in slow motion. Like y'all know. Am I the only one when you went on them nightmares, when you trying to swing, you swinging hella slow? And it's like, bro, I'm trying to throw hands and you going hella slow. Or you running and feel like you running hella slow. Man, that's how I know I had those dreams. I know I had those dreams. And if y'all in Chicago and you watching this, let me know if you heard that noise. Let me know if you heard that noise. And I mean, Chicago get down, so I'm pretty sure y'all know the difference between bombs and gun sounds or something. Y'all know the difference. I'm sure y'all do. Cause yeah, the stories I done heard about Chicago, man, it go down out there. But shout out to Chicago. I hope y'all out there living safe, man. I hope y'all good. Yeah, shout out to Chicago. I rock with y'all.
13 bloodline family. I don't think this is anything new. People have heard 13 bloodline families, Rothschilds, Rockefellers. You heard about that. Yeah. The ways that they pay homage to these people in society is very hidden in plain sight. For instance, McDonald's, big M, right? Marathon gas station, big M. Why do they signify the M? Because M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. So they're paying homage to the 13 families in hidden ways. If you look at the Philadelphia 76ers, they were called the team the 76ers because of what happened in 1776. That's the logical thinking. But they don't call them the 76ers. They call them the 76ers. What's 7 plus 6? 13. There you go. San Francisco 49ers. They're going to tell you, oh, it's because of the 1809 gold rush. But again, it's not 1849ers. It's 49ers. 4 and 9 again is 13. So they do things like this hidden in plain sight. Go back to one of my favorite movies of all time, Any Given Sunday. It's always number 33 to number 13. They're paying homage to the 13 families in hidden ways. Ways that they pay homage to these people in society is very hidden in plain sight.
You said recess is about over.
Yep.
Would you say more about that?
Well, Recess, you see, school is a violation of the human spirit. School is a violation of the human spirit. You were not meant to sit in a box and be quiet and be still. And children know that. So they move. That's a violation to do that in school. All of us in this room right now, we can leave here and walk to California. I don't care what kind of medicine you're on. I don't care what kind of condition you're in. The secret is you have to do it at your own pace. The problem is when I'm doing it at somebody else's pace. You might be able to run or walk and average 50, 60 miles a day. I might just do 2 miles a day. The important thing is I get there. And so when you take a group of, that's why the super rich people would never send their children to a school. They have private schools where you do it at your pace. This is a game they play. And so they have to have recess or the thing would blow up.
How many of y'all watching right now had issues in school? I ain't have issues with the other students. The teachers always had issues with the teacher because I always have issues with authority. I always have had that. Don't try to like power trip with me because I'm the type to risk it all. Jobs, school, I don't give a damn what it is. I know it could be a flaw of mine. And it is one. I get told that since I was a kid. You always, if your mind say don't do it, you don't do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't do it. And sometimes you can't do that in life, but the older I get, the more I change and I compromise a little bit. But in school, I was bored, especially in elementary. When I got to college, I was good. I got to choose my classes. High school, I just knew how to run the system. Middle school, I was off the hook. But elementary, I was always disruptive to the class. I was bored, so I figured I could go ahead and get the class all hyped. I like that. Hey, I used to keep the class laughing all the time in elementary. Middle school, I was just in trouble. I just didn't do no work. I didn't care. High school, I wanted to play sports, and I wanted to go to college. So I did what I was supposed to do. But yeah, y'all let me know if y'all had issues in school too. I know I'm not the only one. I couldn't sit still. I got sleepy. It was always something, man. I didn't care. I didn't care too much. I didn't. As I got older, when I got to college, I got to choose what I wanted to learn. And then my favorite study was social studies. My major became social sciences. I already knew what I liked. I knew what I didn't like. Y'all let me know though, because I agree with Gregory Dick in this one, man. He's right. He right.
I was trying to explore the abandoned FBI facility.
Violated an area protected by a security system. The authorities have been notified. Leave immediately.
I almost got caught, but I made it out. Everything was fine for about a month until... They're looking through my mail, checking the backyard, and looking for me every day.
That's kind of creepy.
Hey, y'all remember this one right here? The guy that goes missing in Oregon? Watch this.
Guy goes missing in Oregon, and the last thing he caught on camera is terrifying.
Deschutes, Oregon. Well, close to Bend, Oregon. I brought the 8-person tent, or the 6-person tent. I haven't pulled this thing out in a long time, so I thought first of the season I should pull that out, give it a go. It's about that time. Sun is setting. It's about 8 o'clock. Should be dark out here in less than an hour. We can get a little bit over there through the trees. Beautiful night. Definitely going to be turning in early though. I've been woken up by got noises. Yeah, you can hear it. It's up from that side. Sounds right outside the tent. There's someone right outside the tent. That can't be. That's just. That's someone's messing around with the rocks out there. Jesus Christ. Leave me alone. Flashlight. I can't see a god thing outside this night vision. Jesus Christ. I don't know where the chased me off. Now I'm wandering the god darkness. Flashlight. Jesus Christ.
We seen that clip before, and I stand on this again. If you out there by yourself, even if you got your peoples with you, everybody needs a weapon for protection. Better safe than sorry. And when he heard someone outside of that tent playing around, whatever was on the outside of that tent would have got knocked down right there on the outside of that tent. I would have went, set back, boom, boom, boom. We got that blowing through the whole tent. I'm telling you, it's going down. It's protection. We getting back home to our peoples. We getting back home to our normal life. What was he doing out there without that? I don't know. What was he doing out there without somebody with him? I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with it. That makes me think it's fake, because why would he be out there like that? I don't agree with it. I think that's fake, because if it's real, where was his head at? He wasn't thinking protect himself. Anything can happen out there. Y'all believe in fairies, man? I believe in mythical creatures. Do I believe in that clip? I'm not really quite that sure about that clip. The legs look too stiff to me the way it was moving. Looked like maybe somebody just put that together, like trying to make somebody believe in something that they don't even believe in, or they do, they just trying to make people believe. Like, I don't know. We made it to the end of this one, man. I appreciate y'all. If y'all stuck all the way through. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified. Like I said, a lot of y'all don't be hitting that bell. A lot of y'all don't be notified whenever I drop my uploads. But y'all know we come with 4 videos a week. Man, I really did grind for y'all. I really did try to get y'all as many videos as I could. I stood on that. I got y'all that extra video. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all love the content. That's what it says to me when I say, oh, do y'all want another one? Y'all like, who gonna turn that down? I love the vibes, man. I love the energy y'all give. I love doing this for y'all. I'm so appreciative to be able to do this, to have this platform, to be able to have somebody to conversate with, somebody to help steer me in the right direction when I might have been trying to figure it out just a few months ago. So I appreciate it. Again, thank you to the collective. Until I see y'all in the next one, man, we gone.